Good evening, guys. I hope you're all having such a lovely week. It is Valentine's Day today, so Cameron's coming around this evening. It is approximately 5:30 at the moment. I just finished work, so I've got about an hour before he comes over. So I thought that we could spend some time together prepping for my Valentine's Day evening. Honestly, all the stuff that I get to do this evening is the stuff that I would do whether I've got a boyfriend coming round or whether I've got friends or family coming round. I just absolutely love hosting. So yes, for Valentine's Day, we're staying in, we're not going out, because to be honest, being able to make my space feel nice and cook a meal and drink a glass of wine and by myself for an hour and prep it all before he comes and we can enjoy it together is honestly my idea of the best time. So I'm gonna get myself a glass of wine so that I can do the next hour prepping the bits that I need to prep for this evening, which, oh gosh, I've really gone for it there with the size of that glass of wine, considering it's a Tuesday, but never mind. Right, I've also done a bit of a White Company haul and I really wanted to show you some of the bits from there because I think they're so cute. So actually, why don't I start with that? I'll show you what I got from the White Company, which are slightly Valentine's Day themed, but to be honest, I bought them because I will be using them all year round and they made me feel quite spring-esque, which, as we know, I'm all about entering spring, even though the weather refuses to get on board. But let me show you what I got from the White Company first. Okay, so the first thing I got were these oven mitts with these little hearts on. And honestly, I think they're such a lovely, like, neutral, beigey, slightly grey colour that I just think are really pretty all year round. And obviously for Valentine's Day, they've got little hearts on, so I can serve up my food while I'm cooking, feeling all the love. But I just think they're lovely, not just Valentine's Day. So I got that, and then I also got a matching tea towel to go with it, which I haven't even taken this out of the box yet because I only got these today. But I also got a tea towel that matches, which I think is so cute. And then I got this big heart-shaped oven dish, which I just think is so beautiful because honestly, you could use this for anything. I could make like a little heart-shaped lasagna in here. I can use it as a salad bowl. I can use it as a bread bowl, anything at all. I think tonight, to be honest, it's probably going to be a salad bowl, but I'll talk you through what I'm cooking in a little bit. And then I also got these little mini ramekin versions as well, which again, so many uses. I am desperate. We're kind of exiting winter season when I'd normally make crumble, but I would love to have made 2 cute little apple crumbles in here. I think that's such a nice thing for like mini desserts or like little mini chocolate puddings. Or tonight I'm gonna use these for like olives and some dip that we can kind of dip crisps into while we cook. So I got those as well, which I think are so cute. And then I also got the spring candle. I absolutely love, love, love the spring White Company scent. It is probably second favorite to the winter scent. The winter scent to me is so nostalgic for Christmas, but second to the winter scent out of all of their scents, the spring one is so, so lovely. It's like honeysuckle and it just smells like freshly cut grass and it's just the loveliest scent. I really, really recommend the spring one. Normally I get it in a reed diffuser, which, let me show you the reed diffuser. This is the reed diffuser glass bottle for the spring scent and it's really, really, really pretty. And some of their like special edition scents come in this, but for some reason the spring one does every year. But this year I didn't get the reed diffuser, I actually got the like botanical candle that's got petals and things in it. I haven't unwrapped it yet because I am actually quite strict when it comes to swapping over my scents. Even though I am all about prepping for spring, when it comes to switching over from my winter candles to my spring candles, I am waiting till the end of Feb. And I've nearly finished my winter candle from this year. I've nearly burnt it all the way to the bottom, so I figured I might as well finish that one off till the end of February before I switch over to a new one so that I can throw that one away and get a new one next year. And then the last thing that I got from the White Company was some new placemats because I really wanted some new ones. And actually I've already laid the table for later, so let me show you. So I have already laid the table and these, if I just move the plates, I've got like a starter plate, a mains plate, and then if I just move the other way, you'll see these new placemats, which I just think are really lovely. They're wicker. I love a wicker placemat, but my old ones were getting a bit beaten up. And I just think these are really pretty. And to be honest, I love my table so much. It's all handmade that I figured this way you could still kind of see my table a bit. But this is also how I lay the table when it's a bit casual. Like I might go outside and grab some rosemary from my rosemary plant to stick a sprig on the top. Really, because it's Valentine's Day, I should like have some roses or something to stick on there. But otherwise, I literally just have a mains plate, a napkin that I put underneath. These napkins are also really lovely. They're linen. I haven't ironed them or anything, which I would do if it was like, you know, fancier people coming round. But these are linen napkins from Zara Home, and I really love them. They wash really well. A starter plate, a napkin, a mains, cutlery, and then I've just got a wine glass and a water glass each. And then I popped some little tea lights in these tea light holders, which are also from Zara Home, which are cute. So that's the table set. I've then also given this space a little bit of a tidy. I need to write him his card in a little bit. And then I need to put on some kind of cute backdrop onto the television. To be honest, today I think I'll probably just do like a fireplace. I've given the place a bit of a clean, which is good. Okay, so let me move some of this stuff out of the way, and then I can talk you through what is on the menu for this evening, because I'm actually going to start with dessert, because last night I made, which is another thing I bought for Valentine's Day, actually I've got the empty pot here. I got this from Amazon, and again, I think it's so cute. It was actually quite pricey. I've never really bought a bundt tin before, but I bought this bundt tin and it was like £45, like £50, which... And I Googled it around to see if Amazon's were just expensive, but no, apparently bundt tins are just quite pricey. I mean, I guess they're like, this one's proper metal because I guess it goes in the oven. But anyway, I got this little heart bundt tin, and last night after work, I had a go at making the cake that goes in it. And it actually went really well. I'm really happy with it. I need to show you this without somehow dropping it on the floor and ruining it. Okay, I'm literally not gonna risk twisting it. Let me show you properly. It smells really good. Here it is. What do you think, guys? I think it's so cute. I'm actually so happy with how it turned out. I was so paranoid it wasn't gonna come out. I just aggressively buttered the tin before I tipped her out, but I think she is adorable. I now need to ice her, so I've got my laptop here and I just need to have a read of the, I'm gonna do like a cream cheese icing, but I've left her underneath some foil in the day, and honestly, she's feeling pretty good. She smells super chocolatey, which is lovely. If I'm being honest, she wasn't supposed to be a chocolate cake. She was supposed to be red velvet, and she has quite a lot of the stuff that I used to colour it red in there. And has it worked? No, it hasn't whatsoever. She's just come out looking brown. Maybe when I cut into it, she'll come out red, who knows? But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna whip up my cream cheese icing to go on the cake, get that all finished. And then I'm gonna start prepping the actual food that we're gonna have for dinner. So this evening, I'm gonna put like little olives and snacky bits in those cute little heart bowls to graze on while we cook. And then for mains, I'm prepping little mini bruschettas with ricotta and then roasted tomatoes with some balsamic glaze, which I've never made before, but I think that sounds quite nice as like a little starter. And then the mains is gonna be like a lemon, garlic, prawn and parsley spaghetti thing. And then I'm gonna make some garlic bread and some salad to go with it as well. And then cake. So I mean, it's a full-on meal. It's quite a lot of food and quite a lot of carbs, which as you can probably tell, I have absolutely no issues with carbs or whatsoever, but I just want to make sure I can get through it all, because basically got bread for starter, bread and pasta for main, and then cake for dessert. And I will be so upset if we're too full to make it to dessert, so I need to control the portions. But I did want a little bit of a feast today. It's a Tuesday, so there's only so crazy we can go, but yeah, I'm just so excited. I absolutely love Valentine's Day, and as I mentioned in my last video, if you're not celebrating it with a partner, or even if you are, make sure you prioritize some time. Celebrate yourself and how much you love yourself, and reflect on that and spend time with you and yourself. Honestly, the next hour of me doing all this stuff is me partly doing it. To be honest, an hour is not enough for me, so I'm also really looking forward to this weekend. On Saturday, I've kind of booked out half of the day for just me, and on Saturday morning, I'm gonna take myself out, go shopping, get myself a coffee, sit in a cafe, read my book, browse H&M, browse Zara, and I'm just gonna have a little bit of a day date with me. So I'm extremely excited for Saturday. I'm also really gonna enjoy the next hour. I love love in all of its forms. So if you also haven't texted your family members yet, happy Valentine's Day, please do, even if you're a couple of days late. It never goes unappreciated. So let's frost this cake, and then let's start prepping the starter. Let's go. Okay, so actually I just had to wash up my sieve so that I can sieve my icing sugar, and that has to dry fully, otherwise all of my icing sugar will stick to my sieve. So whilst we wait for that to happen, let me also show you what I got. I know I'm so extra, guys, but like, don't hate me for being extra. I really love to go all out for these kinds of things. You can bet every single holiday, I know that's kind of an American term for it, but whether it's Easter, Halloween, Christmas, birthdays, I love the whole thing. Anyway, let me show you also what I got. Yeah, I would normally, to be honest, make these myself, but because it's a Tuesday and it's a work night, I literally don't have time, and I just think that, like, what is Valentine's Day without chocolate strawberries? And I saw these in Whole Foods, and don't they just look perfect? They're like dark chocolate strawberries, dark chocolate covered strawberries with a little white chocolate drizzle, and I am obsessed. So I've also got this serving dish, which I also really love, from Zara Homes. Honestly, guys, H&M Home and Zara Home, you really don't need to go big budget when it comes to homeware stuff, I swear. I love it. Anyway, so I'm gonna place all these out. It's taking everything I've got not to have one before he gets it. To be honest, I actually might have one before he gets here, because there's 8, so will he really notice if there's only 7 when he arrives? I don't think so. Right, let's plate these up. Don't you think they're so pretty, guys? I don't know the best way to do it in like a cute way. I think we're just gonna go random, to be honest. Oh my gosh, I want one so much. Chocolate covered fruit is like literally 10 out of 10, my dream. Okay, so that's that. Those are my little chocolate covered strawberries. Aren't they cute? I think I'm actually gonna pop these on the table straight away. But don't you think they're so lovely? Oh. Okay, sorry you're at this crazy angle so I can show you what I'm doing. But I'm now gonna prep my tomatoes because I want to roast them in order to go on top of the bruschetta, and then as soon as this sieve is fully dry, I will. Honestly, I'm debating getting my hairdryer out, but that doesn't seem very hygienic, so I just need to wait for this sieve to dry before I can do the cake. But yeah, I'm gonna start prepping my tomatoes now so they're all ready to go in the oven when they need to. That's the next step. I really like leaving the tomatoes on the vine because I think it gives them a better flavour, and I'm also going to stick in a couple of little garlic cloves. I haven't taken them out of their casing, whatever, yet. I'll basically squidge them out afterwards to rub them all over the bread because it just takes the edge off the garlic a bit if they're roasted. Sometimes raw garlic is just like a bit too much. Bit of olive oil, bit of salt, and to be honest, I'll stick the pepper on afterwards. So I am now happy that my tomatoes are basically prepped in their oil, etc., ready to get roasted, and I'll pop those in. To be honest, probably only about 20 minutes before I need them. Halfway through mixing my icing, a very hungry Cameron arrived, so it was time to plate up some snacks so we could both nibble on them while we continued to make dinner together. I think the little heart-shaped bowls are so cute and I'm so happy with them.
after prepping my bread and sticking it in the oven to turn it into toast, it was finally time to ice the cake. And actually, although I had wanted to do it before he got there, it was really fun to be able to do it together. And then finally it was time to plate up our little starters and get cracking with the pasta. Honestly, all of the food turned out so good. I was really happy with my little menu for the evening, especially the pasta. It's one of my favourites, to be honest. I usually enjoy it in the summer, but it was so lovely. It's such a fresh, light pasta, and yeah, we absolutely devoured all of the food, including the garlic bread. Highly, highly recommend. I hope you've all had the very best week celebrating love with those closest to you. Thank you so much for watching. Have the very best week, guys. I can't wait to see you in the next one.